buses to bar. I'd like to say also, our next speaker here coming up, he is the president for the national president of Veterans for Peace.
It takes several hours.
A nonprofit educational and humanitarian organization dedicated to the abolishment of war. Please give it up for DAVIDCLIN.
Loud! Louder!
Look around today in the crowd and you'll see a lot of veterans walking around. Vets for Peace shirts, jungle shirts, garrison caps. This weekend we held our 18th annual convention in San Francisco, and we came up here, a large number of us who stayed in town to participate in this demonstration because we had our convention this weekend, and one of our messages is we remember Hiroshima and Nagasaki and say never again. Veterans for Peace is made up of veterans of many wars. World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, the Gulf War. And we are veterans of war, and war taught us to be veterans for peace. The lesson of war for us is that the lesson of war is no more war. So we are glad to be here with you today. And I want to tell you about some of the people from our convention that are here. At our convention this year, we extended posthumous honorary membership to Rachel Corrie, the young woman who was killed in Palestine, and her parents joined us. We also extended honorary membership to Philip Berrigan, a World War II veteran and peace activist. And Philip Berrigan's youngest daughter, Kate, is with us here today. Kate Berrigan is here today. I also want to tell you about someone else who's with us today. You know, in these times of war and repression, victories for peace are few and far between. And on May 1st, 2003, one of those victories was won when the U.S. Navy ended over 60 years of bombing on Vieques, Puerto Rico. And together with us today, we also have Ms. Nilda Medina, who's the main leader from Vieques from the Committee for the Rescue and Development of Vieques, right here.
Keep going.
So we're here to stand in solidarity to try and bring some sense to this madness, to try and stop these people leading our government down a road of endless war. And we have taken numerous actions and planned, met, strategized, and are planning a new offensive because we believe today the thing that we need to do is bring the troops home now. Now I'm going to just tell you one other thing. When we, being ex-soldiers, when we go to demonstrations, we like to call cadence. And we make up our own cadence. See, we turn it around on them. So I'm going to teach you a few of them cadences and ask you to join me with them, okay? Now, for the first one, you got to understand this. Cheney, Rumsfeld, Ashcroft, Powell, the first letter of each one of them is C-R-A-P. Correct. So when we do this cadence, when you say crap, you're talking about the commander-in-chief and his cronies. So when I call out the cadence, you call it back to me, and then we go, am I right or wrong? I'm going to ask all the vets in the crowd to help everyone else get it right, okay? Hey, hey, Uncle Sam.
Hey, Uncle Sam.
We remember Vietnam.
We remember Vietnam.
We don't want another war.
We don't want another war.
Peace is what we're marching for.
Peace is what we're marching for.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Cheney, Rumsfeld, Ashcroft, Powell.
Cheney, Rumsfeld, Ashcroft, Powell.
Bush's crap is smelling foul.
Bush's crap is smelling foul.
Bring our troops back to our shore.
Bring our troops back to our shore.
We don't want to fight no more.
We don't want to fight no more.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
All right.
next speaker here is Tara Borabishi. She has been a force behind this effort today. She brought us in, KPFA, months ago and said, you all got to be here today. So we are very proud, Free Speech Radio, KPFA, to be here. And a lot of that is due to Tara's work. Please, a big hand of applause. She's part of the future wave that's going to wash all this away.
I got a poem for y'all. It's called Radioactivista. I am radioactive, she says, as if it were another shade of blue like her eyes or sweater. I'm radioactive. My father brings it home, samples of tritiated water stored in the bathtub. My father brings it home. Do you want to see the stars? Do you want to be the star? Do you want to capture that star? Implode, explode, tritium makes it explode bigger. Fallout, fallout, fallout into the shadows. This radiation is going to last for generations. This radiation is going to last for generations. So we are organizing, catalyzing new reactions. We are the radioactivistas, the radioactivistas. He has never said her name to me. Her spirit lives in his mother's house with their wedding gifts, a picture of Ravenswood where they were married. 2 years later, the cancer took her. Melanoma. She grew up playing in the big trees. Some call it Plutonium Park. This radiation is going to last for generations. This radiation is going to last for generations. Tune into this frequency. We are the radioactivistas, the radioactivistas. Can you capture a star in your laser beam? Is that the gleam in your eye? Do you see Terra ignited in mind? The National Ignition Facility targeting uranium, plutonium, tritium. Who is the target of all this radiation? Stop and analyze the axis of evil. History repeats itself. Can that be modeled on a computer screen? Can your super speed computers model the fallout and fallen dreams? Because this radiation is going to last for generations. This radiation is going to last for generations. There is peace, but not the kind you bomb to pieces. Does anyone realize that bodies bleed in war, that fathers die, that mothers' babies are born deformed, that this is the true collateral damage of theoretical research, and this nuclear energy is a synergy of terror. Defense is offense when it irradiates my ovaries and embryos, mutating future generations and past ones when we bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Democracy? Is this the truth of democracy? Fascist equality, all die equal under the nuclear A-bomb, finally proven equal under the fallout of plutonium, triggering a chain reaction into fusion, and still billions of dollars are sucked into the illusion of trying to create pure fusion to bomb, to bomb, to bomb. Can you really bomb someone into disarm me? Can you really just snuff out terror by terrorizing, threatening to use nuclear weapons against China, Libya, Syria, Iran, Iraq, North Korea, to name a few U.S. targets for these nuclear bombs made here in the Bay by the U.S. of A? These scientists at Livermore Lab, they're gonna penetrate the Earth. We say close the hole on patriarchy, stop the robust nuclear Earth penetrator, because this radiation is going to last for generations. This radiation is going to last for generations. We are the radioactivistas, the radioactivistas. Active, reactive particles of stardust, not trying to construct stars with our hands, human constructions, and this construction, it's a destruction of heart, and it is the heart that brings light to every fright and every night. This light is going to illuminate the terror. This radioactivista is coming to you live and direct. It's time to insurrect the corporate hypocrisy, the oil aristocracy, the people united in struggle, bring light to these lasers of fright, cause this radiation is going to last for generations. This radiation is going to last for generations. We are the radioactivistas, the radioactivistas, elevating the frequency of the sound waves.
The power of words. Yes! And I myself am a radio pacifista. Radio pacifist. I just want to make a quick announcement here. Veterans for Peace Bus is going to be here at 4 p.m.